everybody! Welcome to A Mortician's Tale. I'm going to be trying to do a Let's Play of this. Been wanting to do Let's Plays for a while and using spookytober as an excuse, so I'm just going to jump right into it because why not? We're going to start a new game. This was recommended to me, September 14th, 10:15 a.m. That is too early. Oh, so this is our little... Okay, let's go check our email. That's me! I have tattoos. Cute. From Matthew Jeffrey to Charlie. I guess I'm Charlie. Welcome, Charlie. Nice to meet you. My name's Matthew, and I'm mainly going to be the man who delivers the bodies to you and helps with some of the more heavy lifting. Ever hear that joke about a hearse driver? I'll tell it to you when I come by in a bit. Looking forward to working together. I think you'll enjoy working here. Amy is a sweetheart, but she runs a tight ship. Nothing you can't handle, I'm sure. She wouldn't have hired you otherwise. Cheers and good luck. Matthew J., Funeral Director, Rose and Daughters Funeral Home. Hello and welcome to our new funeral director. Oh, here's an email from Amy. Hello everyone, I'd like to take this opportunity to introduce our new funeral director, Charlotte, or Charlie as she told me she likes to be referred to. Charlie is a recent graduate who came highly recommended and is eager to begin her career here with us at the Rose and Daughters Funeral Home. Please take the time to make Charlie feel at home within our little family. We'll have a nice catered lunch this afternoon so we can all get to know each other a little better as well. I don't want to do that. Well, you're new here, so it's probably best to explain where everything is. In your office preparation room, you'll find your cremation station, embalming station, and obviously, since you're reading this email, your desk and computer area. I know you have experience working with these stations, but please let me know if you have any questions. I guess my subject line to you... Good luck, you beautiful, smart babe. You should be more professional now that we are business professionals. I can't wait to get your reply so I can see how... Speaking of being professional, my museum gig is amazing. Oh, congrats. This must be my best friend. Oh, she moved to London? Congrats. Oh, maybe we're in Europe. And that's not so crazy. Oh, fucking Skype! Okay. Also, I signed you up for Funeral's monthly newsletter. Oh, what the fuck? That's a little... Can I reply? Matthew should have dropped off your first body. Talk soon. Mrs. Garcia, an elderly woman who died suddenly of a heart attack. The family has asked for a closed casket funeral, so no embalming or body preparations is necessary. The family seems a little bit more united than previous families we've dealt with. Strange how grief affects people differently. Perhaps having more time to say goodbye makes things a little easier, if that's possible. That being said, although you will not be embalming Miss Garcia, I do think it's important to take the time to clean the body. No one's going to see the body, but I encourage my funeral... Okay. Of course, we will happily oblige. Take care. Oh, and this is the person. We're happy to be there at the funeral. We understand that there are usually procedures that must be followed. Okay, this is them asking. Okay, sure thing. I'll get right to it. Oh, here she is. So let's go check her out. Hello, Mrs. Garcia. Oh god, it's a new screen. What's gonna happen? Hi. This is the prep room where you'll prepare bodies for burials and viewings. Because the family has requested a closed casket ceremony with no embalming, you are just going to clean the body. Click on a sponge and drag it over to clean it. Okay, so we... okay. So we're cleaning her off. Oh, that's it. You're done. Miss Garcia will be sent to Mike, who will take care of dressing and putting her in the casket. It's time to go to Mrs. Garcia's funeral. You're responsible for taking care of the deceased body, but it is also important to pay your respects to their loved ones. Follow the arrow to head to the funeral parlor. Okay. A good thing we're already wearing all black. We're ready. Oh, that's where my office is in relation to all this. Okay. Hi. Hello. She would have hated these paintings. She was so particular. Oh, well, okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, at least she doesn't have to see him, I guess. That's... yeah, I guess. Okay, I guess I'll pay respects to her. I kind of like these. We usually don't small talk a lot at these things, at least that's what I was always taught. They're very simple, but they're kind of cute. I hate wearing pantyhose. My legs are so itchy, but it's always so cold in these funeral homes. I think I might actually miss those sweaters she used to knit for me now. Oh, let's talk for the little kid. Mommy, I'm hungry. When can we go? That was me. Yeah, I heard the family specifically said no embalming. I thought it was mandatory, like required by law, but I guess not. Embalming weirds me out. Do those chemicals leach into the ground? Seems strange to be using chemical that is known to cause cancer and putting it into the ground like that. Or into the sewer. That's what they must do with the leftover formaldehyde, right? Just pouring it down the drain. No. At least embalming guarantees you won't be buried alive. Stop it. Don't make me laugh right now. That is absolutely... I can't have snacks! Okay. Fine, I'm leaving. You all suck. That is not how embalming works. October 11th, 10:09 a.m. We skipped my birthday. I'm cleaning. Oh, fuck my email. I'm cleaning. Okay, I guess email. My outfit changed. That's neat. Coffee! I'm so frustrated right now. Okay, let me explain this in a bit more detail. A colleague and I were discussing tight lacer's liver specimen we have here at the museum. It's from a woman who died in 1907, and the liver is tapered inwards from what the doctor leading the autopsy believed was too tight lacing on her corset. It's fascinating because it's kind of a controversial topic. Tight lacing was super popular, and while people associate it with fainting or hysteria, sigh, it's actually been associated with visceratitis, which is when the organs fall to the lower part of the abdomen, right? Which is super unsettling, but can also be caused by being pregnant. So, too long didn't read. Corsets probably messed up some bones, but likely didn't do this kind of internal organ damage. And I'm tired of the condescension about my wardrobe that also implies I don't know what I'm doing. These are the kinds of things I specifically research, and yet I'm treated like I know nothing about. I'm having a day, Charlie. Can I rant for just a second? Cough, male colleagues. Cough, get on my case for wearing corsets. I wear them under my blazer and over a nice blouse, so it's not like I'm dressing inappropriately, even though dress codes are such sexist BS anyways, and like I hate their... Oh man. Corsets don't do anything to livers! Corsets are pretty, though. You should wear a corset. Okay. Wait, sincerely. Hi, Emmy. Please pass along our deepest thanks to you and your staff on the wonderful day job at Mother's funeral. It was really lovely. Our family so rarely gets together. It was nice seeing everyone come out for a beautiful service. My son never gets to see his family. Also, it was incredibly kind of you to let us bring our own food in, getting to share and all that. So what I'm saying is, thanks. Oh my god, wait, I want to read these. There's so much lore. Okay, welcome to a visual novel, everyone. I was driving around the other day, you know, taking our clients on their last trip around town, and I was thinking, strange, I know, did I ever tell you the first time I went to a funeral? I was a teenager, about to start university, and a friend of mine was killed in a car accident, totally out of the blue. Really tragic stuff, messed with me and my friends up real good. But so, the big day, we all got into our best suits and dresses and packed ourselves into a few cars. There were a lot of us, so we had at least 3 different cars full of us, like clown cars, you know. While we're in the procession going to the ceremony, somebody in our car got a phone call from a friend in a different car. Turns out some asshat driver who doesn't know not to get in the way of procession drove through the intersection and smashed straight into our friend's car. Nobody was hurt, thank God, but can you imagine getting that call? Anyways, one of my friends is in the same car as me, the one who got the phone call, hung up and started laughing. Just laughing their ass off in the way that makes you not sure if they're really just crying or if they've gone fully off the deep end. And she laughed, and then we were all giggling because, like, go figure. Life is messed up sometimes, you know? There's no moral, no point to the story, I guess. I just remembered that story and wanted to tell you. Because we work with death all the time, and I still sometimes get caught off guard by what that actually means. Oh, before you get any ideas, that has nothing to do with why I became a funeral director. That decision came totally later and is nothing unremarkable. Somebody has to do it, and I have a strong stomach, so why not? I'll see you in a bit, Charlie. Oh, Funerals Monthly! The thing that my friend fucking signed me up for that's a little morbid and kind of fucked up, but also I would like to be subscribed to something like this. We all know everyone wants to be respectful at funerals. Don't talk too loudly, be kind, smile, and refrain from making inappropriate jokes, at least around the grieving family. Hey, sometimes people do need a little bit of a pick-me-up during hard times. Who are we to judge? And a big part of that is knowing what to wear. Roman Catholic funerals tend to lean more to the formal black attire rule, and it works for us. Did you know this goes back to the days of the Roman Empire, where people would wear black as a symbol for mourning? Black isn't universally the symbol for mourning, though. And if you're attending a funeral that is from a culture that is not your own, it's important to understand this. Some colors have different meanings, and despite your best intentions, the wrong choice could mean accidental offense. For example, in Hinduism and in Chinese cultures, white is a typical color for funerals. For Islam, though, it is less about the color you are wearing and more about how modestly you are dressed. Refrain from wearing any elaborate jewelry and be respectful of your behavior. For Sikh, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, funerals, color of the clothing isn't as important as is dressing modestly and being able to appropriately sit cross-legged. Actually, being respectful is just the #1 rule for any funeral, no matter what, really. Remember that, and please don't hesitate to ask what is and isn't appropriate to wear. If you are attending to support a friend, family member, or partner, this day is not about you. So be sure to do whatever you can to be as respectful and supportive as possible, even if that means not wearing what you're used to wearing at a funeral, or even if it just means asking how you can appropriately show your respects. This is a small indie game. Okay, next job! Hi Charlie, here are the instructions for your next body. You did a remarkable job on the first one. The family was very happy with you. No small feat, of course. Pleasing a grieving family isn't exactly the most comfortable of jobs. Your next is a man named Mr. Duval. An elderly man, died of old age. Nothing fancy, just a standard funeral with embalming. You can reach out to his daughter Lizzie Duval if you have any questions. She's handling her father's passing as well as can be expected. As always, don't hesitate to ask me any questions. P.S. Charlie dear, please remember to wear proper embalming gear. Formaldehyde is extremely dangerous. I know I don't need to tell you, but my maternal instincts are hard to ignore. I promise I won't mother you too much. Well, just a little. Ask Matthew. He knows. We'll get right on it. Oh, look at my little outfit! I'm so cute! Aww. Okay, let's check out this man. Hello, sir. I'm here to embalm you. Traditional burials typically require embalming, which preserves the body and prevents it from decomposing as quickly. Unless the family requests otherwise, all traditional burials will use embalming. Let's start by cleaning the body. Scrub, 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 scrub. We gotta shave it. I read a book called Stiff by Mary Roach, and it's all about how dead bodies. Click on the razor, to shave the body. And they use a brand new razor every single time. They never reuse a razor between bodies because they don't want to nick it. In order to break rigor mortis, you'll have to massage the body. That wasn't in the book. I don't know if that's real. Oh, I can just click and drag. I don't have to click each individual one. The eyeballs deflate once the body starts decomposing. Click and drag the eye cap onto each eye. Yep. Yeah, these are real. These are totally real. That's awesome. To keep the eyes shut, you'll need to glue them. Oh, I didn't know about that. Which one's glue? Is this glue? Squirt. Oh, that looks so fucked up. The mouth sags and hollows once the body starts decomposing. Click and drag a cotton ball into the mouth. I think that one's true, too. Why is... To keep the mouth from opening, you'll need to suture it shut. Click and drag. Okay, so this is true, but this isn't how they do it. What they would do is that they'd sew the jaw in the back closed, and then they'd sew through the back. Not through the front. Because you would see this! And that's not what they want. Click and drag the lotion of the body to moisturize it. This is also true. This is true. Embalming involves removing blood and replacing with preserving chemicals. Click and drag the scalpel over the neck to make an incision. That's like his shoulder, but okay. You're going to need a tube for draining blood. Click on the tube and drag it to the neck incision. Is this the tube? This is the tube. Click on the cannula and drag it over to the carotid artery. This is how you... The canoa. Oh. Neat. Now you'll need to connect the embalming machine to the canoa. Grab some additional tubing and drag it to the canoa. Click on the button above. Embalm! In order to evenly distribute, you'll need to massage. Okay. What the? This is so cool! This is so informative because it's accurate. I'm digging this. Oopsies. Oh, this is so neat. We given this man his last massage, and then we need to insert it. Needle. Yeah, this thing. Almost done. You need to drain the organs of any remaining fluids. Click on the tokar and then click on... Okay, neat. Or I have to hold it. Was that not it? Oh, I see. Oh, and you're done. Mike will take care of Mr. Duval's makeup as well as dressing and putting him in the casket. It's time to attend the funeral. Yay! That was really nice! I've got my funeral clothes on. I'm wearing black again. Did I research if that was appropriate? Okay, everybody else is wearing black. It's fine. Let's talk to these guys. I'm gonna try and talk to everyone first. It came out of nowhere. I mean, it always sort of does, doesn't it? Yeah, 1 minute you're laughing, having fun, and the next, poof, that person's just gone. Just, like, gone. Yeah, it's weird to think about for too long. Like, staring at the sun, I start to feel dizzy when I think about it. So weird how our bodies just stop working like that. Yeah. So strange not seeing most people wearing white. White? Yeah, I think it's different for different family members. I can't remember. I haven't gone to many traditional funerals, so mostly white, but like definitely not red, no matter what. He always wanted to take his grandkids to the park, play catch. He loved playing catch. He threw a mean curveball, that's for sure. Hey there, little guy. Humming to self. Aw, he's playing video games. And then I'll pay my respects. Can I sign the guest book? Nope. Okay, I'm outie. Later, losers! December 2nd, 10:22 a.m. Man, I have really infrequent work. Well, I'm cleaning. Oh, am I gonna get to fucking roast some marshmallows? Oh, fuck you. Cremation! Hello, Charlie. Today's funeral is for a woman who died from breast cancer. Nothing fancy, just a standard cremation. Please don't hesitate to ask me if you have any questions. Passing on this lovely thank you note. Hi, Amy. Thank you for the wonderful evening you and your staff put together for my father's funeral. He wasn't always an easy man to get along with, but I'm glad to have seen him off in such a kind way. Charlie, I was doing some reading. I know you hate when I give you dating advice, but hear me out. There's this dating site specifically for people working in the death industry. Okay, so maybe I'm a little worried for you. You haven't mentioned anybody since the breakup of 2014 that we will never speak of again after this moment. Wait, this is funny. But you're always saying how tired you get of people being scared to ask about your day, so maybe meeting somebody in the industry isn't the worst idea. Just promise me you'll consider it, okay? It's harder for me to make sure you're seeing sunlight when I'm all the way across the ocean. Oh, she is from, USA. I know you look like a babe with pale skin and witchy gothy aesthetics are super hot right now, but vitamin D is still a good thing. Mom, rant over. I'm going to try it out because... turns out people get super scared off when you tell them you work in a museum filled with dead bodies. Do you know how not interesting other people find teratomas? Charlie, I didn't know we were this weird outside people. I've been spoiled by having a best friend who is as much of a weirdo as I am. Miss you. Let's grab a bottle of wine for our next Skype date. P.S. If you signed if you sign up for Dead Meat, isn't that the best name for a death industry dating website? Tinder rules apply. You have to like me if you come across my profile or whatever. I'm not sure how it works yet, though. I don't like the look of this, not one bit. I know you've only been with us for a few months, but maybe you're aware of the trouble Amy has been having. A small mom-and-pop shop like Rosa Daughters can't compete with the bigger guys. Anyway, don't tell Amy I sent this to you. Also, I'm starving, so I'm gonna go grab some fast food before taking the hearse through the car wash. 2 birds, 1 stone. And swinging back to the home. Do you want anything? A beef and cheddar? I'm gonna take the hearse through the drive-thru, of course. It freaks people out. I love it. They get so awkward. My man! Let me know. I'm heading out in 15 minutes. Hi, Matthew. This is embarrassing, but it seems I miscalculated some of our income and I don't have enough to pay you this week. Would it be terribly inconvenient if I cut you a check? Check? Is that actually how you spell check with a Q? Anyway, for next week instead. If you need the money urgently, please let me know. I feel terrible about this whole thing, and I can cut you a check from my personal account if need be. I'm so sorry about this. That's not where a comma goes. I assure you won't happen again. Take care. I'm sorry I'm being, like, anal about that. About commas. I know it's stupid, but I went to school for it, so it's, like, in my blood a little bit. LGBTQ funerals. Respect. Okay, I'm curious. If you've been a long-time subscriber to our emails or follow us on social media, you've no doubt heard about the misgendering that the transgender people are at times subject to during their funerals. Huh. There have been notable situations where trans women have had their wishes overruled by their families and have had their hair cut, are buried under the wrong names, and subject to the wrong pronouns in their obituary announcements. Oh, fuck homophobic parents and families controlling that shit. We care a lot about this because we believe in treating every person with the same level of compassion, respect, and care, and this absolutely extends to pronouns and respecting the deceased's wishes as per their lived experiences. The CDC's Funeral Director's Handbook on Death Registration and Fatal Death Reportings offers the fraught directive: enter male or female based on observation. Do not abbreviate or use other symbols. If sex cannot be determined after verification with medical records, inspect the body or other sources. Enter unknown. Do not leave this item blank. Leaving it up to observation obviously enters into a world of issues since bodies can be so different, and because of ingrained bias, people can draw incorrect assumptions based on their own inaccurate observations. California has passed what is known as the Respect After Death Act, which states that the death certificate must reflect the deceased's gender identity as they lived it, so a step in the right direction. Neat! Good job, California! People who are trans deserve the same respect in death that people who are cisgender receive. Misgendering death takes away this respect. It can also inflict hurt and trauma on spouses and friends that survived the deceased. So what can we do as funeral directors? Listen to the people who come into your office. In America especially, some marriages may not be recognized as legal depending on the laws around same-sex marriage. But this doesn't mean you're not dealing with two people who have loved each other in the same way as another couple. Listen, learn, and always be respectful. While you have to work with the next of kin, your duty is also to ensure the deceased receives the utmost respect in their burial. If a funeral is to honor the deceased, then do that. Honor them. Okay, let's cremate. Cremate some bitches! Shove them in there! Marshmallows! Wait, I have to do stuff? Before we cremate Miss Hall, we need to prepare the body. Miss Hall's family brought clothing and jewelry for her to wear. It's important to remove these before the cremation process as to not to damage them. I can drag the necklace to place it here. We need to be able to identify Miss Hall's remains after you click and drag the round identification tag and place it on the coffin. Right there. Sweet. Boop! There she goes! I had a timer on. Okay. Oh, here she is. Okay, so after we deal with Miss Hall, was it? I already forgot her name. Then we will, this is the cremulator. Contrary to popular belief, cremation doesn't turn bodies to ash so much as bone fragments. Using the cremulator will break those bone fragments down to ash-like remains. Let's start by placing the urn in the okay. Click on the urn and drag it to the cremulator under the nozzle. Oh, I see. It's gonna go in there. Click and drag the bone fragments. Bink! Whoopah! Oh, I thought it was gonna fly off the screen. Now that all the bones have burnt, click and drag the urn back to the counter. Hall's necklace back into the urn. Okay. All done, Amy will take the urn to the funeral and present it alongside some flowers. Neat! Okay. Funeral time! Hi, everybody. What's up? Hi. Hello. This is nice in a weird way. She'd like that we're all here, talking. She always tried to keep the family together. The food is delicious. I know that's weird, but these crab cakes are perfect. Funeral food is the best food. Every funeral I've been to has had delicious food. She would have hated this music. She never wanted her funeral to be sad. She would have wanted us smiling. She said so. Glad she was cremated and not, like, in an open casket or something. Seeing her like that, I don't know if I could have. At least we all got to say goodbye. She would have liked that. You seem really distraught. She fought really hard. She was proud of herself. She never gave up. Not once. Oh, right! She died of cancer. I'm sorry, lady. I'm sorry. Okay. And, that's it for this episode, I guess. Oh, February 14th. Oh, Valentine's Day! We're gonna crack open a cold one with the boys on Valentine's Day. That being said, I'm gonna end it here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna try and play through this whole game. I'm gonna read all the emails, so if it's annoying, just go away. Just go away! But yeah, I'm gonna try and keep them under 30 minutes the best I can. But yeah. See you guys in the next one.